Alright.
Are we back?
We are back.
Alright guys, I apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back. This is part 2. And I am still putting the dovetail cuts in our ribbon. You can post in the other ones that we are back up there. We're frozen.
No,
It's back now.
says the live video has ended.
It's
I
back
know.
now.
We had to start it again. It was interrupted, so the video ended on its own and we restarted it. So we'll see if everybody joins back. Sorry guys, we had some technical difficulties, and we're back now. I sincerely apologize. Out of all the lives that we've done so far, this is the first time we've had issues. So
It's supposed to be part 2, not part 3. I apologize. I fat-fingered it.
thank you for tuning back in, guys. All right, I'm still putting dovetail cuts in the ribbon. I am using all 1.5 inch ribbon. I don't have a preference of size of ribbon. I like using 1.5 and 2 inch, both equally. I just like the patterns on these better. Are we good now?
Keep going.
Okay, all right. Not really sure what happened.
It says the video has ended,
Oh, that one has. We had to start a new video.
so we have to start all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just go to the page, Dad, there'll be a new video posted in there. When technical difficulties happen, you just roll with the punches and keep on going, right?
Yep. Can't cry over spilt milk.
You're so witty tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, I don't think we'll probably gain half of our people that were watching.
No.
They're probably like, what? And they're like, man, you guys aren't even professional enough to keep their stuff rolling.
It's okay. I'm making a wreath anyway. And I appreciate those of you who are tuning back in with us. And I apologize for technical difficulties.
Where did that door come from? Hobby Lobby.
The door for the wreath, that came from Big Lots.
Yes, we are married. Very much married. 12 years of marriage. 11 years of marriage.
Almost 12. We've
Yeah.
been together 12. I am almost done putting the dovetail cuts in this ribbon.
Oh, what brand of bow maker were you using again?
You can hand it to me and I'll show them.
Oh, the Pro Bow, the hand. Large model.
My bow maker is the Pro Bow. It's called Pro Bow the Hand. If you go to my website under the tab for my favorite tools, you can find my affiliate link, and I would greatly appreciate it if you check that out, because we might make a couple of cents and can get a cup of coffee each if you click on it. Oh, what, do I have glitter on my face? But anyway, this is Pro Bow the Hand, and this is what I do most of my bows on. So if you guys want to tune in later this week, you'll get to see me use those. I'm going to make some terry bows and some whimsical Christmas wreaths later on this week. Okay, almost done with the dovetail cuts. Again, I'm using all 1.5 inch ribbon. And I didn't really plan for a big elaborate piece tonight, being my first time back after the move and all, and I don't really have much out of boxes yet. So later on this week we're going to do some really awesome ones, you guys. Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You could make a comment in the other video that ended that we had to start a new one. So if there's anybody who
I don't know how to do that.
reduce that and go into the page and go to the other video and just comment. That's all. Okay, so let me grab the wreath over here. So I'm just going to take one of each ribbon and put it in the chenille stem. So I lay them all together. I fold them in half, just like that. Actually, just like that. Put my fingers through the middle, like that. And I just squeeze and pinch till you've got like a bow tie. And then you open your chenille stem, lay your ribbon in, and then give one or two twists. We're going to be adding embellishments, and I'm not sure how I'm going to put them in yet. So I'm not going to tie it all down yet. Right? So there's one set of ribbon. See? All right. We're going to go around and keep adding ribbon.
You want to type in the Etsy one in this one again?
Yes, I can do that. Just 1 second.
So we can pin it.
Yeah, are we in there?
Yeah. We're going to, sorry. She's going to type in our Etsy page so you can see this beautiful wreath that we have here. And then the one with the door and our other beautiful wreath that she's made. So as soon as she's done typing it up and all that, it'll be pinned up into the comment section of this portion of the video. And it should be there now.
I love my narrator. Okay, so one of each ribbon in each stem. I lay them all together and fold them in half, just like that. Put my finger under the middle, and then I pinch to create my bow tie, just like that. Okay.
Where can you get the 4 and 5 inch grapevine wreaths for the dog wreath?
The only place that I have found those is Hobby Lobby. I do believe Michael's carries them, but every time that I went to Michael's, they didn't have any. And at Hobby Lobby, they come in a 2-pack. So that would be where I would check first.
Do you put the ribbons in the same order, or do you keep changing the order?
For this, when I'm just doing ribbon tails, I put them all in the same order. Maybe people do it differently. That's just how I do it. But if I'm using like my bow maker, making terry bows or big, whimsical bows or stuff, I will alternate them. So usually when I do a wreath with terry bows, I do 3 bows, and I alternate them. I try to get as many bows out of the ribbon as I can. So as long as I don't use the one I use the longest cut on for another long cut, I'll have enough ribbon to do 3 terry bows. Like I said, we'll do that later this week. I've got some already in mind. All right. Again, I'm just adding ribbon tails. These are 1.5 inch ribbon, all 3 of them.
Yes, the ribbon does have wire.
It is wired ribbon, and I cut them at 12 inches. Just open your chenille stem and drop it in and give it a good twist. Okay. I'm a habitual fluffer, so I have to remind myself to stop, because it's kind of pointless to fluff ribbon until the very end when you're done working with your wreath. So 3 stems per, or 3 ribbons per stem.
Michelle, these are 10-inch wide, 30-inch in length.
Ruffle technique.
Ruffle technique.
One of these nights, guys, I'm going to have him out here making a wreath for y'all. He doesn't know this yet.
And what size wire ring?
Do what?
The wire ring.
The wire frame is a 14.5 inch.
You're welcome, Michelle. Let's see. Okay, I'm new here, still trying to find out where in Kentucky you all are.
We are
near the LBL. I've been wanting to say that.
oh my God. The Kentucky Lake area, between Paducah and Murray.
Can you please hold the wreath up with the tail showing?
I will, yes. Give me just a second.
Nancy, if you go, once we're done with this portion of the live, Melissa will probably be posting it onto the YouTube channel that we have, Haylo Creative Designs, that's Haylo, or on the Facebook page. After we're said and done, she'll probably be posting those. But there is the beginning of the original feed was interrupted and we lost it, so we had to restart this one. So if you go to the one that says join us, that one will start from the beginning and exactly lay out what she went through and how she started it. You can also go through some of the comments because some of the ladies and people who have been watching have also have mentioned it as well. And again, thank you for your help on that and answering questions. And at the end, we'll probably give one final run through of everything that she went through as a way to kind of finish everything off once she's done with this one.
You guys, if you don't mind, share this if you haven't already done so. We lost our feed on the first one and had to restart, so it's kind of a bummer, but you know what? Technical difficulties happen. I'm just going to continue going around adding ribbon.
Missy Miller, we're in the LBL area.
I don't know why you get such a kick out of saying that.
It's like saying I'm from the, what is it, down in Florida? A buddy of mine lived down there.
The Everglades?
No, A1A.
A1A.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's kind of like that. I'm from the LBL, you know.
You're so funny.
Sounds kind of thuggish.
You have been in the city far too long, my dear.
Land between the lakes, southwestern part of Kentucky, north of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the 101st Airborne Division.
Oh, that's funny.
What? Did you miss something?
No, okay. All right. No, I thought I did, but it was the stem from the sign. I'm losing my mind.
Will we post the... yes, Melissa normally does, when she does do a wreath for these, she does give a supply list. What else would you, how would you say that in civilian terms?
I don't know. That's civilian enough.
Okay, so a supply list of, you know, how many pipe cleaners, aka Chanel stems, what kind of ribbon you would use and how big, what kind of deco, is this deco or burlap?
That's deco mesh.
Okay, deco mesh. So yes, she will usually does post at the end, or she will give an individual post of exactly with a picture attached on everything that she used for this evening.
Good job. Did it freeze again?
I'm not sure if it's somebody's just not happy with us. I think you're good over there.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. If we're still having technical difficulties, then it just wasn't meant to be today.
No, I think we're okay now.
Okay, I'm going to keep going anyway.
Yep, we're back.
We're back. I'm almost done with the ribbon, and then we get to add the pretties. Oh, come on. There we go. I am opening the Chanel stem to lay in the ribbon. Sometimes, if I'm not adding a bunch of embellishments, I'll just lay the ribbon right on top of the Chanel stem and tie down again. But I'm not sure what how much I'm gonna add and if I'm gonna wire it in. So I'm going to leave them fairly long for now.
Lacey, I was active Army, 10 years. 2 tours. And that's about it. So yeah, we did move a lot though. I was a 88 Mike my first 5 years, and then I was a 42 Alpha the last 5 years.
All right. We have all the ribbons in. See? How cute. Oh, it's upside down.
Yeah.
How cute is that?
Not bad for on the fly.
Yeah, not bad for on the fly. I'm pretty happy.
Now you got a few embellishments to put in there.
Yeah.
You gonna do that later, or?
No, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Just moving my ruffles out of the way. Oh, come up here.
Rita AG.
Hi, Rita.
Hi, Michael. Didn't forget about you.
Hi, Baka. All right, guys. So we've got the ribbons on. Now, I have to figure out what we're going to use. We've got some swirly ornaments. We have some gingerbread men, which I know for sure are going to go on there. So we'll just pull those little guys out. And the rest, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? This would be A. Do y'all like A? Or do y'all like B?
B.
You're a B?
I'm for the B. Let's see
I don't
what
know
we
which
got.
one I
Let's
want to
see.
use.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Again, A or B?
B. B. So far it's 2, 3,
We got a lot of B's.
4. Sharon, you can only vote once. Rita.
Good try,
4,
Sharon.
5. Yep, everybody's going with B.
B? All right.
Ah. Finally, everybody agreed with me.
Aw.
Thank you.
All right, B it is. Okay. So,
A and B. Ooh.
A and B.
Ooh.
Well, you know, we might can arrange that too. Okay. So, when using Christmas ornaments to embellish your wreaths, you either, if you're just going to hot glue them in, pull this little piece off. You know, this little piece that hangs. So if you're just going to glue them in, pull that piece off. If you want to wire them in, which I like to wire, take some hot glue and just glue around the edge and glue the top on. Okay. Whoops. Knocking things over. Butterfingers. And then let them dry for just a minute or so. So they'll harden. But you don't want those little pieces to come off if you're wiring them in. Oh no. Do you want to do those for me?
Where am I going to put them?
You can, what I would do, when I'm doing this, usually I have like all my spools of ribbon, and I just set my ornament on the little hole in the top of the ribbon spool, and that's how I let them dry. That's what works for me. All right. So, oh, it rolled over and it stuck to everything. Go figure, it's hot glue. Okay. So guys,
So a little or a lot?
just a good solid bead around it. I mean, it's going to be inside the wreath at the bottom of the chenille stem, so you're not going to see it. You don't have to be neat getting the glue on there. Just make sure you've got it on there and it's going to stay.
The cordless glue gun you can find at a Hobby Lobby, if you're willing to pay the fee for it. But again, it's worth it. As an investment, you have to look at it as an investment. You want to add your 2 cents in on that one?
No?
No? Okay. I said enough?
Huh?
I said enough for you?
Yeah. All right. See? Hot glue, guys. I stuck my thumb in it.
Good job.
All right. So, to wire these in, I just use the chenille stem. I take and run one edge through the edge of the ornament. golly. I'm hurrying so it's not real dry. My fingers are sticking to it. So just run your chenille stem in that and then give a good twist on your stem so it ties down.
Well, were we looking at the price on these things? Or about between $20 and $30?
On what?
These glue guns?
Yeah, I think it was maybe $20.
About $20?
Yeah.
Thank you, Karen. Yes, they do run about $20, $30, and if you download the Hobby Lobby app onto your phone, scoot over. You can get a coupon, and usually the coupons go for about 40% off or so. I have the app on my phone. Don't bring your hand again.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think about where I want to place the ornaments. We have how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. So we have 5 ornaments we're going to use. And I just want to look and figure out where I want to place them.
Are you attaching bulb on top of the ribbon?
I am. I glue down because I'm wiring it in and not just putting hot glue on it and, you know, blobbing it down. I glue down the piece that, you know, holds the hook. I glue down that piece. And then I take the chenille stem and run it through that to tie it off. So I'm just going to go around and put the ornaments in wherever I think they look okay. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You can put them wherever you like. Are you primping in the camera?
No.
Oh, I thought the camera could see you. Y'all can't see him over here. He's going, playing with his face hair.
Wait till next month when it's a little fuller.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Which
Yeah,
one is the driest?
I was about to ask the same thing, Roxanne. Do you know what a glue gun's?
A glue skillet?
Yes.
Yes.
What is that?
A glue skillet is a little
Skillet.
skillet with a handle on it that you can heat your glue up to, I call it a mild temperature. These glue guns are high temp, so the glue when it comes out, it can really burn your hands. Glue skillets don't heat the glue up as hot, so it's a little safer and easier on the hands. Is that the one that's the driest? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can go right outside and probably stick them outside and they'll probably cool down quick.
Whew, yeah, it's cold.
But I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Yes, you are.
It'd be cold.
That'd be cold.
Very cold.
All right. So just to kind of give you, see, we're wiring them in.
$3D.
So far. Okay, I need another one, please. Is this the next driest? Is it going down that way?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Oops, I twisted the stem the wrong way.
Let's see, he's going to go native and grow a moonshine beard. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. He was going today 2 hours away to pick up our son's birthday cake, thanks to my parents who had it special made. It's a really awesome Minecraft cake. And he texts me while he's on the road telling me about how he likes it out there, but it'd be way too country for me. He wants to be off the grid. I don't.
I see. Each one, did you put 2 of the same ribbon in each of the pipe cleaners?
I put 3
Three.
different ribbon.
Yeah.
There is a red gingerbread, there's a solid brown, and then there's a tan and red checked. And they're all 1.5 inch.
Where did you purchase the gingerbread men fix?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Pretty much everything came from Hobby Lobby.
Most of it.
Most of it. The mesh came from Joann's.
Yeah. All right. One more ornament. Yeah.
One more. Thank you, Francis. Yes, with the save.
Thank you for those of you helping answer questions. All right.
See, off the grid must be military frame of mind when my husband says the same thing. Alan, yeah?
It must be.
Oh, Carrie, no Hobby Lobby. Ooh,
What?
if you had a hobby. Some folks don't have Hobby Lobbies.
You can order online.
Ah, the power of the internet.
All right. We have our Christmas ornaments on. Man, I got little frayed edges. Okay.
Yes, I love Hobby Lobby, especially the guy section where it's all like the Ford trucks and all the stuff that you would put and find in a man cave. Yes, I love that part. And the canvas, because I do enjoy painting on canvas.
All right. These Hobby Lobby stickers are brutal. All right.
Hobby does mail order, I think. Yes, I think
Yep.
they do.
They do.
Ooh, Sam's having a sale on their ribbon tomorrow. If you have a Sam's membership, go on down to your Sam's, pick up some cheap ribbon. Oh yeah, I can't keep my hands off some of the stuff in Hobby Lobby. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, ooh, look at this. It's shiny.
He likes Hobby Lobby too. All right. So, when you use picks like this and stuff, typically they come pressed flat. So you just want to take and bend them around and give them some life. You don't want them to be flat. You want them to have some dimension. Dimension. So, this one is a little twisted. What?
And with the
What?
craftings for wine. Actually, no, Sam isn't. Well, may not be the Sam's in your town, but maybe Sam in another town that might actually be having a sale.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So, what did I do? Oh, laid it right here. Now, after we've gotten all of the ornaments on, we're going to find a place to put the picks.
It was a rumor.
It was a rumor.
Damn those ribbon rumors.
Some people enjoy getting them started. Oh man, these Hobby Lobby stickers. I just like them totally.
Oh,
All right.
I tell my husband he cannot go shopping with me when I go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's. He's like, get what you came after and let's go. No fun at all.
That would be no fun. He knows if I say I'm going to the craft store, he shouldn't expect me for a couple of hours. Because I'm going to be gone for a little while.
I can say that about a few other stores too.
Well, yeah, you could.
not just the hobby ones.
Oh, my hands. Mm.
You put them in front of the flame over here?
No, I'm okay.
Do I need to warm them up?
No, okay,
Do I need to do the Karate Kid thing?
Sorry guys, my thumb started spasming just a bit. Give me just a second. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Alright. Alright guys. So I'm going to take this pick that I kind of gave a little bit of life. I bent it around a little bit. And probably not going to use this whole stem. You can cut it or you can bend it. I'm probably going to bend it around the frame a little bit. So I'm going to go in here and find a hole and just run it through to the frame.
We're definitely going to have to buy some mats for back here.
Yeah, we need some mats to stand on. This hard concrete floor
My back's starting to get a little tight.
is brutal. Okay, I'm just taking the stem from the pick and wrapping it around the frame a bit.
Looks so pretty.
It looks so pretty. All right. There's one. Beautimous. And
Beautiful.
beautiful. beautiful. You guys, after I make another run to Joann's, I am probably going to add a few more twists to this to make it a little more full. Let's see, where do we want to put Mr. Gingerbread Man? I need my cutters because we don't need this whole wire piece.
The Gingerbread Man from Jerry Lane?
Huh?
From Jerry Lane?
Mwah! I kissed your nose.
Mm. Not my buttons.
Not your buttons. Right, we're gonna put him right here, I believe.
Let's see if anybody picks up on the movie reference on that one.
You're such a movie buff.
I just want to see if anybody picks up on the movie reference.
Okay, all I'm doing is bending the wire on the gingerbread man kind of up so I can put him in a tie.
Yep, there's a few.
Okay, just going to tighten my chenille stem down around the
That's
wire.
what it is. Not my gumdrop buttons. That is correct, Shrek.
You're so funny. All right. So we've got Mr. Gingerbread Man in. So give you all a little look. We've got the candy pick in. We've got Mr. Gingerbread Man in. We're gonna add a few more.
She says, somebody says there's that one piece of the top is driving me crazy.
What?
Is it an angle? I think this one might, because it's sideways a little.
Is it this piece right here? If it is, it's because my chenille stem is tied down and it's moving around and it's driving me crazy too. And I will fix it later. Well, we'll see if we can fix it now. You just want to...
Good night, Shanine. Yes, you can watch this video again later. It will be posted, and it will be with a big tag on it that says replay. So we probably won't be answering questions for people who join after this is no longer a live feed.
Oh, it came undone. You know what? I'm just going to take that whole ruffle out and redo it. And that'll make me happy. I don't have to put it on the table. I can just follow my line.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you. All right.
Don't worry, she would have looked at it the same day and be like, it would have gotten to her too, after she once got done and realized it.
Can ask him if something's really bothering me and I just can't make it right, I take it apart and I redo it. Don't I, babe?
Yes.
Everything.
Everything. Everything.
And see, the more I've handled it, the more it's gonna fray. Which, as long as you keep the edges trimmed off and you spray it in the end, it's fine. Okay, see, that one's already better. Put the ribbons back in. Am I twisting the wrong way? Maybe. No, it just got tangled.
Good night, Roxanne. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Thanks for hanging out. Tune in the rest of the week. I'm going to be doing more lives this week.
Joyce, so there's a spray. Don't know the name of it. She does.
You can use Elmer's Craft Bond E6000 adhesive spray. Pretty much any crafting adhesive spray will work fine. Just spray it and let it dry.
Or hairspray as well.
Or hairspray.
Works pretty well. It's her hair.
I don't use hairspray. All right. I'm a little happier with that one now. If it looks a little lopsided, it really is because I only use 12 stems on this, and after I get more mesh, I will go back in and probably add the rest. It doesn't look bad. I mean, I like it. I'm not unhappy with it at all. It's going to be great when I get it done. All right. So, now we have another candy pick. Where are we going to put it?
On the left. The right.
The left, the left.
Does the spray make it sticky?
It will right after you spray it, so you're going to have to spray it and set it aside to dry. Once it dries, then you can work with it, and it's just going to be kind of stiff. And the spray won't hurt embellishments or signs or anything. Just make sure you let it dry before you touch it.
It's adhesive spray for some of you who just came in and caught the end of that.
Where's
It's Elmer's glue spray, or what's the other one?
E6000.
E6000 spray. Or hairspray.
Alright, let's put another little guy in here.
Wish we could play some music.
I know. Crafting in the quiet, it's difficult.
At least where we last lived, there was sirens going by.
I don't miss that. Alright.
But it's super quiet here.
It is super quiet.
I like it.
You're crazy. We joked when we joked before we moved here that we should record about 24 hours of our ambient noise with all the sirens and the traffic and everything, just to play when we got here. Oh, that one's not wanting to stay. I have to wire them in a different way. Bending that little wire piece on them a little bit, so it's easier to wire them in.
Okay, so some of your questions just refreshed. We use the spray to keep the ends of the mesh from fraying any further, so it kind of keeps it in place. Yes, I tend to go towards the hairspray for obvious reasons, and that's pretty much all it's for. And again, it won't hurt anything, and you just gotta make sure when you spray it, you catch the ends, let it sit so it dry, because it will be sticky for about a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours.
And it won't hurt any of your embellishments. Or could you also do it up and then spray?
Yeah, you can always complete your wreath and then spray it. But just know, the more you handle untreated mesh, that it's going to fray. All right, so where's my other? There he is, my other guy. Trying to get these tags off. All right, I don't really know where I want him. Up here somewhere. I want him up here. Yeah.
Oh, Sherry, I'm so sorry.
What?
Sherry, she's got pneumonia right now. She's living vicariously through us.
I am so sorry. It's the worst when all you want to be doing is crafting and you can do nothing but lay there. And my heart goes out to you. I'm sorry. Couple more picks and then we're gonna be done, guys. Can you hear the airplane?
Hey, Lee's back from Australia.
Hi, Lee.
Hi. How much money do you have in these wreaths? Diane, if you want to private message Melissa on that one, she can let you know on the ins and outs of that. We usually try not to go too public with those kind of things, but it's not too much though. Just leave it at that for now. You can always private message her.
Alright, so I have this one left.
Jackie, we moved to Kentucky. So does it work? Does it work to spray glittery ribbon so that stuff doesn't get everywhere?
It sure does.
Wow, hell!
Language.
I always said it was HELO. But that would have been nice to know about some of that sprayed it on the glitter stuff.
Well, you had to have a place to spray it, and I couldn't very well go on our balcony and, you know, fumigate our downstairs neighbors.
They kept their doors closed
No, they didn't. They had their daughter out on the patio.
at night. When did you ever do your stuff at?
At night?
Exactly. She's already in bed.
Okay, fair enough. Touche. All right. Well, I could sit here and fluff ribbon all night and move it around, and it's not going to change the way it looks much. So I think we're going to call this one done for today. I need to go through and cut off the ends of the chenille stems now that we have everything wired in. And at this point in your wreath, you would want to go back, fluff your ribbons, fluff your ruffles, move them around. That's the great thing about deco mesh, is it kind of goes where you put it. So you tell it what you want it to do. Right now I'm just snipping off the last few frayed edges.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for helping.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. And yeah, so at this point, once you get all your embellishments on, you go through, you fluff your ribbon, you cut the ends of your chenille stems off because everything that you were adding in has been added. Move your ruffles where you want them. I'm just going to do this quick fluff of things before I turn it around for you guys. And also, you don't have to cut the chenille stems off. You can take, well, what I typically do is I have always extra glue sticks sitting next to my glue gun. And I just take the chenille stem and I wrap it around it, form a curly Q, and it can play into the design. If you don't like that, or if the design that you're working with doesn't, you know, that wouldn't incorporate well with the look that you're going for, then you can just snip the ends of them off. Huh?
Trying to sing to myself right now since we can't have music.
All right. Here we go. This would be a gingerbread wreath. Very simple. All right. I hope you guys like this. And
I gotta go run through one last thing.
oh, I have to run through. Okay. This wreath was created on a 14.5-inch wire frame. We used 2 rolls of a 10-inch deco mesh cut in 30-inch strips. We did the ruffle technique. Typically on a 14.5-inch frame, you'll want to use 16 to 18 stems. For this one, because I couldn't find the rest of my mesh in all the boxes, we did only use 12, which, as you can see, turns out completely fine. You know, just if you add more stems, it's going to be a little more full. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just personal preference, basically. So the mesh, the sign, the gingerbread men, the candy picks, they all came from Hobby Lobby. The ribbon, I used 3 different patterns that are 1.5-inch wide each, and it is wired ribbon. If you are going to use unwired ribbon, my suggestion would be to take that adhesive spray we've been talking about, cut your ribbon, lay it all out, spray it with that adhesive, and let it dry. Then when it dries, that ribbon is going to be pliable, and you can move it around and it'll hold its shape better. So if you don't have wired ribbon, that is a workaround to use the non-wired. Did I cover everything? I think so.
Yep. I see.
Yeah.
Saying goodnight to a few people. Good night, Linda. our
night,
students.
everybody.
Good night, Sharon. Good night to
Good
all
night,
those
Sharon. Good
who are
night,
going to
Linda.
going to bed now. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your weekend. Again, now that this video has ended, you'll be catching the replay, and therefore we probably won't be answering questions if you're watching it after 9:55 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Y'all can have him. Stay tuned on our page. Keep a watch. If you haven't checked out the pin post on our page, it is a way to sign up to our notification bot that will give you alerts when we're going to go live. So if you haven't done that so far, please go to the pin post on our page and follow directions, and you can sign up for our notification bot. I am going to go live the next few days, maybe even tomorrow if I can get my supplies together, but I'll post on the page and give you guys a heads up.
But
And
not during the Notre Dame game.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to go live during the Notre Dame game. I have been informed, so because he is good to me, I'll be good to him and let him have the game. So, you guys,
Yes.
I will see you later this week, and I really do appreciate you guys joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the wreath that we made tonight. Thank you again. See you next time. And now we stand here awkwardly because he has to go around and push the button. Bye, guys.